Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. We're so excited to have you again, and welcome to the month of November. Wow, God has done it. All right, still looking at 2023 election. The APC presidential aspirant Bola Ahmed Tinubu some time ago talked about his sources of wealth, and he just mentioned something which most Nigerians were very uncomfortable with. But guess what? He has spoken again about the major source of his wealth. But as a last time, when he was asked about how he made his money, he now said this what he said, please tell the youth the truth. I, as Siwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was a millionaire in dollar as a Nadeko chief at least 10 years before I became the governor of Lagos State. Let others openly declare the sources of their billions. A $1,000 daily basic travel allowance of a good business executive in 1990 invested into Apple Corporation shares is today worth at least $2.5 million. He went further to say some of us still alive today receive pay dime of $1,000 per day locally and abroad in the private sectors in the 1990s. I bought my first computer and professional IT tools outrightly with such pay dime in 1986. Call a thief, let rogues call themselves rogues without using the collective. We are all rogues. Those who imported the Kumbo cars for $5,000 or new cars with $10,000 in 1990 to show off instead of investing in Apple shares, for example, should not assume all today's wealth making multi billionaires in politics and business are rogues like them. That was what he said some time ago. And right now, he has also decided, to open up on another income line for himself. Nigerians were not really comfortable with that Nadeko issue of being paid dime 1,000 naira daily. So he has opened up again. And according to the information made available to us, the news have it that following demands by many Nigerians across the globe, the 2023 presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has opened up on the source of his wealth. Tinubu, while speaking at a book launch by the National Association of Political Correspondents, NAPOC, in Abuja, said that he had two gas stations in London. The book titled Nigeria's Aborted Third Republic and June 12 Debacle was unveiled by Oluwaseun Rosawe. According to the former governor of Lagos State, his wife Remi was responsible for managing the station, which he later sold to fund the defunct National Democratic Coalition, NADECO. In his word, he said, I had two filling stations in London, which my wife was managing. I sold the two to fund activities of the defunct National Democratic Coalition, NADECO. Tinubu revelation on the source of his wealth comes on the heels of speculation that the former governor might have been involved in some corrupt activities earlier before coming to the limelight as a politician in Nigeria. Speaking further, Tinubu also said that he funded NADECO alongside Alfred Rawane, even though he has always been focused on investing in various businesses before he ventured into politics. That's quite interesting. Now, we are getting to know the sources of his wealth, but then he has not really spoken about how he became who he is before he entered into politics. Just shed a little light on it. But guess what? The opinions of most Nigerians is that Bola Ahmed Tinubu actually ate from the national cake, which was in southwest Lagos. That's talking about Lagos itself. That was where he made all his money. That everything that he's saying is stories. While other people said that the man was involved in drug business and all of that, and so many things have been said. But then I think that he has a lot to say in future, because as day passes by, more things are opening up, and he's telling Nigerians about a lot of things that we did not know know about. Now, first of all, if you listen to the previous publication in precisely 29th of August 2022, he was talking about the per diem that was given to him far back in the 1990s. It is that he saved it and invested in Apple Corporation, which today that his investment is like 2.5 billion naira, which means that maybe annually or monthly he's been paid reasonable amount of dividends from it. But right now he's talking about that even before he became who he was in Nadeco, he had two filling stations. Now the big question is, how did he what did he do to get as much money to having two filling stations in London, which he said he sold and invested in Nadeco? That's the big question right now. What was he doing? Was he already, working in an oil company before then? Or what were the things he got involved in? Was it just normal businesses, or he had other businesses running for him? He has now opened up very soon. We are hopeful that possibly when they call for declaration of asset, all of that will come to limelight. But first of all, let's look at what Nigerians have to say about this great politician by name Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Someone here says, every day you keep on telling us story. Give us line by line, precept by precept, how you made your wealth. Another person here says, Tinubu does not owe us the story of his life. We saw him as a politician, and that is all. Let those who are telling tales continue. What we know is Bola for 2023. Another person here says those who are demanding for the Bola Ahmed story should also call the person of Atiku Abubakar and others to give full details of how they made their money. What I know is Bola Ahmed is the ideal person that must lead Nigeria. This one here says, even if you tell us about your business skill, it's not important to us. For me, we need someone who will lead Nigeria to a glorious future. I'm a youth and I want to see Nigeria better because this is the only country I have. For that reason, Peter Obi is the ideal man who must lead us. Another person here says, oh God, we do not want to know what you have or what you do not have. Go and race. You can be in the advisory board of Peter Obi. Allow Peter Obi, who has the capacity to lead the country, to do so. Another one here says, for me, APC is gone. No matter who is coming under the platform of APC, they cannot test my vote. They deceive us 4 years ago. Even till now, we are still under the influence of their deceit. Let's try a new party. LP is a new party. Peter Obi has a point to prove to all Nigerians, and I am behind him. A lot of reactions there, but then we'll have to leave it there. Go to our comment section. Let's interact.